Hello, beautiful spirits. I'm going to venture off from the regular type of videos and talk about something that extremely broke my heart. Okay? Yes, I am a major Star Wars fan. Ever since a child, I was a major Star Wars fan. And the beginning of course, starting with Star Wars 7, and the ending of Star Wars 7, pumped me up tremendously to see Luke Skywalker do his goddamn thing in Star Wars 8, in The Last Jedi. I would like to say right now, Disney should be ashamed of their motherfucking selves. Disney should be outright ashamed of their goddamn selves. This movie sucked ape nuts. It was horrible. It was slower than watching paint dry on your goddamn renovated home. It was horrible. Okay? It really did not live up to any of the standards or expectations that the previous Star Wars movies lived up to. Okay. One point. We get introduced to Snoke in the actual physical form and not the hologram very early on in the movie. We get a little glimpse of the power he perhaps possessed when he just blasted Kylo Ren like that, out even fucking trying. Okay? He was an abusive, of course, leader, we could say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why would he just dog Kylo Ren like that. He just talked him down like a piece of shit. But the biggest one of the biggest disappointments of this movie, okay, is that to end it all, we get teased again with Luke Skywalker showing evidently how powerful he is by displaying the ability to create a hologram of himself across the whole fucking galaxy, from the planet he was on to the planet they was on when he did it at the end of the movie. Luke Skywalker had to be a strong, he must have got immensely powerful to be able to do that. And it's a hologram though. He never gets down. We never really get to see an epic battle between him and Snoke, because Snoke so desperately wanted to see the end of Luke Skywalker. Why? Evidently his fear of the power that Luke Skywalker possessed and had built up to. It was so suspect that Snoke had the ability to link Rey's and Ken's mind together, but couldn't sense Kylo Ren moving that goddamn lightsaber to slice his ass in half while he was in that chair. That shit was just, are you serious? That's what that was. When I watched that and that just happened, I was like, that was it? Is that all it took? Now, mind you, Kylo Ren is a powerful young Jedi. Okay? But he had not completed any training. especially from Luke. He had not mastered all his skills. He had some great abilities of his own, but to be able to kill Snoke so easily, that was just so completely lame. So completely lame. And what the hell is up with Finn? You have us thinking there's going to be a romance between Finn and Rey. And now, the little Asian girl, which I can't remember her name, is now supposedly falling in love with Finn. So what is Finn now? Is he some goddamn Finn going to be juggling between whether he going to choose to go with Rey, pursue Rey, or while this little Asian girl is behind him trying to give him the, twat? So they got Finn now in a position where he in the middle of women. Corny. Super corny. Super whack. Also, they use antics that Han Solo used to use. You know what I'm saying? With the jokes. The jocular nature. You know what I'm saying? It had everyone doing it now. And that made it really, 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 really corny. You know what I'm saying? Super corny. Super corny. Everybody ain't supposed to be acting like Han Solo was acting. You know what I'm saying? Well, Rey didn't do it, but it seemed like Finn is going to be that. Luke now was doing that little bit of crap to Rey. The humor was corny as fuck in the movie. Because it was just a spillover. It was just too much of it. Star Wars used to be a great balance of amazing action, story play, or a little bit of drama and suspense with more action. I could understand the transition of trying to get rid of by far a little bit of the old cast and introducing the new, but to have Luke Skywalker go out like a lame punk the way you did was the biggest travesty that can ever be. And let me reiterate, Luke Skywalker must have been a powerful dude to send a hologram of himself, and not even a hologram of his image at the time. Luke Skywalker sent a hologram of himself when his beard was freaking dyed out, shaved off, beard was shaved down, dyed in, a haircut, his hair is dyed, his beard is dyed, and just looked like a complete lame fuck. When he first walked in, everybody's like, oh shit, he's back. But I was thinking like, why the hell did he cut his beard off? Okay? And then I'm thinking, okay, he might not want the rebellions or the rebels to see him in that state. Okay? And look like he's been in, like a total hermit or in disarray or in looking like he just totally fell off or just like a bum, like he gave up on the earth or on the world or on his cause. I can understand him like maybe doing that by dyeing his beard and his hair and his beard in a hologram or whatever. It was still lame as fuck though. And then you got him walk outside the damn cave or the little base. All the First Order walkers, big whatever there was, machine walkers, whatever, shooting all the lasers down at him. Boom, 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 boom. Look like they fucking him up, right? When that shit started to happen, I like, oh shit, it's about to get good. I got all of the edge of my seat and everything, okay? And then, once the dust cleared away, he brushed his shit off his shoulder like that. Lame! Completely lame. I'm like, that was corny as fuck. And then, Kylo Ren goes down, and he got him doing the freaking Matrix and shit. Nothing original. Please get rid of this fucking director. Okay? Please get rid of the fucking director. Whoever it is, Canon, you screwed up big time. You got my money for this one, but I won't be buying a DVD. I won't be endorsing this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to convince everybody, please, people, piracy is illegal. Piracy is illegal. It's a federal offense. But I would tell people, buy the fucking bootleg. This shit is not worth it. At all. It's horrible. Anytime, we haven't seen Luke Skywalker in 3 Star Wars. I'm sorry, 4. The 3 biggest names in the Star Wars sagas, okay, is Skywalker, Vader, Obi-Wan, or Yoda. Biggest 4. That's it. Han Solo you can throw in there too. But the biggest people you anticipate that you couldn't wait, you know what I mean, to see get down at any point in time would be Obi-Wan, Vader, Yoda. You seen when they finally showed him fight, how when he fought Count Dooku, okay, how the freaking theater exploded. That, okay, was how it was supposed to be for Luke Skywalker. Or in the Star Wars story, when Vader came through that fucking, took his team and went to the ship. The last scene that we seen Vader, oh, I hate opinions. The last scene you seen Vader get down in that freaking hallway to try to prevent, okay, the guy from sending that piece to the Leia and all that, whatever that chip to Leia and ship off. How Vader got down in that last scene of the Star Wars story is how we were supposed to see Luke Skywalker get down in the last movie we're going to see Luke Skywalker. Now, of course, yes, you got a lot of the Jedis have the ability of Force Ghosts. Many Jedis got the ability of Force Ghosts. Okay? So some way you could possibly write them back in. But the way Luke Skywalker went out in this film was a disgrace. The way y'all wrote him out in this film was a complete disgrace. Now, I also noticed that like Ray did, that he never planned on leaving that planet. Okay? He never planned on leaving that planet. That's why his ship was at the freaking bottom of the ocean. But he could have got that shit out of there. Okay? If you don't remember when he went to first go see Yoda on wherever the planet Yoda was at to go get his training, and his ship has sunken inside the swamp, and how Yoda used the Force and raised that ship out of the freaking swamp it was, out of being drenched, it was saturated, out of the water, back onto level ground where it could dry off, okay, which he eventually flew off that fucking planet that Yoda was on. Luke Skywalker could have did the same in Star Wars 8 could have did the exact fucking thing to the ship that they had down there in the water. He could have did the exact same thing. Because without a doubt, Luke Skywalker is, most likely, was written in to be the strongest Jedi in the galaxy. In the freaking galaxy. That was Luke Skywalker. Okay, some people might argue Mace Windu a little bit, or Yoda. You know what I'm saying? Mace Windu by him having the art of Shatterpoint. Okay, maybe you could say he was perhaps one of the strongest, or the strongest. We would never know. But the transition of taking Luke Skywalker out of the series and introducing the new characters was back. I walked out of the theater well before the credits ever rolled, and I stood on the side. And you know what happened in the Hoffman Theater? Other people started walking out too before the ending. Real shit. Because it's fucking disgust. I love Star Wars. Star Wars transcended freaking cultures, people, races, creed of all kinds. And to have, again, one of the top three biggest names in the entire saga go out like a lame ass punk like that was disgusting. It was utterly freaking disgusting. I'm not lying to you. People were leaving the theaters before the credits rolled. That would have never happened at a Star Wars. It never has happened for a Star Wars. Never. Ever. George Lucas, get your money back from Disney, okay? And take over the helm again. Get your fucking money back from Disney. And then you got Maz, what's her name? Maz Kanata. She's making sexual references about dudes, about the master code breaker and shit, and what he can do, whatever. Obviously a sexual references, because we was all a little bit like giggling a little bit shit. So, but you're Disney. What the hell are you making sexual references for like that? Don't you know kids gonna pick up on that shit? Okay? And now you got Finn looking like he's going to be in between a love affair between two women. That shit is whack. Horrible. Fucking kill yourself, Canon. Straight up. It's so much more about this movie that was evidently just horrible writing and directorship that I'm not going to even mention right now. But I tell you one thing, I'm going to make a part 2 why this shit sucked. And I'm going to jot down more notes so I can have it more together for you guys on the next video. This right here was coming off sheer emotion, unfortunately. So I didn't think all the way through how I was going to speak about this fucking movie. But that it sucked. And no Star Wars movie should ever freaking suck ass like this one did. Okay? It was just horrible. And I'm sad to say that, because I'm one of the biggest Star Wars fans since it ever came out. I remember vividly to this day, 7 or 8 years old, when my stepdad at the moment picked me up from my great-grandma's house and said, yo, you want to go see Return of the Jedi? Man, do you know that shit was like Christmas? Do you know that shit was like Christmas to me? Going to see fucking Star Wars Return of the Jedi? And now we have The Last Jedi, where we get to see Luke Skywalker again, and he goes out like he was just insignificant in the whole complete saga. Like he was surely insignificant. Like y'all didn't care to send this man out, Mark Hamill, out this saga with dignity and a bang. And that's why Mark Hamill himself was subliminally saying he don't like the movie. And now I see why. Because he got him going out like a lame fucking eunuch, castorized, punk ass chicken. And that's not what this shit was about. Not at all. Luke was the baddest mug in the whole joint. And then you tease us so often in the damn joint. After Yoda come back, pop him, give him this little pep talk, be like, okay, that's what it took. Luke's about to go there and kick some ass. Nope. Nope. Not at all. A few whack lame ass moves, a brush off the shoulder after a barrage of lasers hit him, which evidently wasn't him. It was a hologram of himself, which, let me read it again, shows how freaking powerful Luke Skywalker must have been. Because that is a force power that I've never seen used before. No one has seen a Jedi send a hologram of himself. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's how immensely powerful Luke Skywalker must have become. But he goes out as a fucking hologram. Kylo Ren kills Snoke with some misdirection force power, slices his ass in half with a goddamn lightsaber that Snoke could not detect. He did not have the power to detect, but he has the power to connect Rey's and Kylo Ren's visions together. Yeah. Y'all did great. Y'all did great. That's a goddamn shame. Real talk.